second base, Giselle Tapia, and it'll be Kelly Torres catching. My name's Dean Linke. Here comes the first pitch from J-Lo Wright, now 6-0 on the season, and that's going to be a leadoff base hit. And that's a lot more than Syracuse had yesterday, so a good start for the Orange at will. The ability to move freely in and around the strike zone. That's the scouting report from Marissa Young, the amazing head coach for the Duke Blue Devils. Her and her husband, 4 amazing kids. Braylon, the producer for this game, the talented Chris DeBow, who does it all. Hit sharply down to Gold, and Gold's going to hang on to it. So there's the out. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and another strikeout. He's hitting .286. Pass. Vega charges. Vega puts it away. So with 1 hit, Syracuse will leave 1 out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right back up the middle, and this one will be easy enough for Knight to handle. Anna Gold waits on it, hits it sharp, and that's going to be in for a base hit. So Anna Gold has ended that 0 for 12 streak in good fashion. It's bring your dog to the game, and there's some people out in right field. They need to pay attention here with Davidson up, because she has been sending balls over that right field wall. She'll earn a walk. Gold safely into second base. Good job by the umpire. 7-0 and 6-0 doubleheader wins yesterday. Runners at first and second here. Vega over to the first baseman. The runners will advance. So now Gold sitting on third, Davidson on second. Torres caught the first game, was the DP in the second game, and that's got a hitter, so she'll hustle down. And had an on-base percentage of .333. She had 14 putouts over at first base defensively. Tapia did. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Tapia, that's going to get through. It's going to score 1. Gold is across. Davidson, and they're going to keep on going as they're throwing it around. And sliding in is Torres. So a 3-0 lead for Duke. And Tapia, she'll get a credit. Clears the bases, standing on third. Burgess pops this one in the air. Should be the 3rd out, but not before Tapia sends 3 home. And we played 1 inning, and it's already Duke 3. Burgess, Jennings, Davidson across the outfield behind right. This one hit pretty hard, pretty deep, way back. 1 bounce to the wall, and a leadoff double. Three balls, 1 strike. First base is open, and that might knock in 1. Look at the ball back in quickly. Pretty good throw from Davidson. And just for safety, Coach Shannon Depking Madison Knight, they go to Gold, they're going to go home with it, and the tag at home is there. They throw back to second as Torres could go as Lantier. Back up the middle, Vega is going to step on second, and a double play. And Duke is en fuego. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a strikeout as Freelich will sit down. Knight getting her first strikeout against Freelich. Baker hits this one straight out to center field and right at Hasso. So 2 up, 2 down, batter's box, and is headed down to first base. And she hits it pretty hard even when she's slapping. There's the bounce, shortstop. Yeah, see, she just gets in your head and rattles you. And I got to be honest with you, they're probably going to give Breen an air there, but I don't know if she can make the play. A little bit in from left field, not much. A little in and out. Gold hits this one. looking for the gap. And instead, the right fielder is there, Posner. So, and there's another strikeout. So they'll throw it around. She was at Dartmouth. 2011 National Pro Fast Pitch Champion, and she was an All-SEC catcher for Tennessee. Vega, good two hands over to Tapia. Season. 0-1 to Posner. This will go. Vega slides her feet over, two hands again. Good play. Nice 1-2-3 inning for this full. To Davidson. Davidson, and ripped it right up the middle, but the second baseman Schemmer was leaning, which I like to see because they gave Jennings a base hit. Vega hits that one sharply. It goes off the right fielder. She's already at second base. She can fly. So Vega probably should have been caught by Posner, but hit high in the air, but not deep enough center field. It'll be easy for. She has scored 3 runs in the game twice, including in that 22-0 thrashing of Michigan State not that long ago. And Tapia takes a look at strike 3, so Vega will be left stranded at third. We played 3. That's right, throws right. And struck out. So frustrated. The Syracuse just cannot buy a run against this talented Duke team. There's another strikeout for Wright. Wright with 4 Ks on the day. Thrown out at home. Tagged out at home to keep it at zeros. And there's a strikeout. Wow. Jayla Wright with 5 strikeouts already, as Burgess has battled back. So now Burgess. And that one's going to pop up to the shortstop, Breen. She's out. Number 9 hitter waiting on deck. It's outside, and that'll be a walk. Just the second walk of the season for Frankie Freelich.
Number 25.
She's on with a 1. That's hit hard. They'll turn 1. And of course, Baker really, really fast. So nice play by Breen to. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And another base hit for Jennings, and now runners at first and second. And Anna Gold, who broke out of an 0 for 12 slump, to Gold. Gold. If she can find one, she can drive one, and it's in on the hands, and that is handled by Knight. So she's got a 2.03 ERA. And that's going to be a strikeout. Really make sure. 1 out, off-speed pitch, tough to handle for Gold, and that'll be a base hit as it gets over the glove of Gold. So a 1-out base hit for Syracuse. And Tapia. Freelich's the new catcher. Walker's the new pitcher. And Vega's underneath it. So Syracuse gets 1 more on. We have 3 balls, 2 strikes. High, but not very deep, as Hasso, the center fielder, is underneath it. Ball kind of sailed high, and Vega didn't get all of it. So 2 up, 2 down. 4 total bases. It struck out just 1 time. And Goddard's going to come out of the dugout and get at least a double, and she's going to head for 3. It will slide into third, and it's a triple for Goddard. A 2-out triple for the pinch hitter, Sarah Goddard. Tapia hit to the second baseman, and that'll do it. So Goddard gets a triple, but gets left out there. We played 5 innings complete. Right, 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Walker has not walked anybody either. Vega slides over, and 1 up, 1 down here for Syracuse in the top of the streak as she's pressing, as the next home run she hits will be the program record. Still sitting on 35. Syracuse tries to lay down a bunt. Freelick picks that up in foul territory. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out from Walker, and she'll get the strikeout. As Walker with her 3rd strikeout. Drugmuller from Pittsburgh. Sophie Garner-McKinnon. And Walker is going to hit Clyde. She was pinch hit for her last time up, but now gets another chance, this time against Walker. Clyde at first base. Baker, and it was pretty close, but they do make the play over at second base. Burgess, 2 for 7 now in the nearly complete 3 games against Syracuse. And that one will catch the corner. Softball. Jolena, a junior in high school, headed to UCLA, and Caden, an 8th grader, who probably ought to pick this sport. Here's Freelick, hit pretty deep, but running it down is Lopez. Braska. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Popped high in the air, should be easy enough for Pess. And now Syracuse will come to Vega. 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch. With a smile. I appreciate that. Walker gonna field her position and slides it over to Tapia. And 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and there it is. Base hit, never easy. As Knight, the pitcher, does indeed help herself. As that's in a doubleheader that day, then against Norfolk State. Then the next day on the 12th, they'll play Quinnipiac and Norfolk State. Then they get back to ACC action, 3-15, 16, and 17. Vega, tough ball to deal with, and out at first base. And the Duke Blue Devils, folks, one of the best teams in the country. Looks like they want to take a look at that just to make sure. Count, and so Duke will move to 16-1 on the season. As the Duke Blue Devils, it'll be another win for Wright. Walker also with 3 solid innings. As the Duke Blue Devils now 16-1, 16 straight wins. Again, their next game will be at Elon March 5th. And